What's up guys, Jared here, Paintbrush Samurai. If you're like me, then you probably have really big dreams and aspirations that to a lot of people seem really unrealistic and probably unobtainable. And if that's the case, then you've probably heard a ton of people tell you that that's great and all, but you need a backup plan, right? So you want to be a famous movie star. That's great, but make sure you go to college too, because you need a backup plan in case that fails, right? So that's pretty much the conventional wisdom. But on this channel, I like to give you guys the unconventional wisdom, alright? And that is that a backup plan is the absolute worst idea ever, alright? Most people think of it as a safety net, but a wise man once said that it is more like a noose around your neck, alright? The reality is that a backup plan helps you fail. It makes it acceptable to fail, right? It's not acceptable to fail when chasing your dream. And when you realize that, failing no longer becomes an option, and therefore it's not possible, and success will eventually find you, alright? The reality is that success takes more than 100% effort. It takes everything you got, 110%. And when you have a backup plan, you might give 90% or 95% or even 99%, but you won't give 100. The reason is because failure is allowed. All right? Now you may not think this is true, but let me give you an example to kind of bring it in. I'm sure you guys have all heard of stories where mothers lift up cars to protect their children or something. They was trapped under a car, or your best friend is trapped under a car. People lift it and it's ridiculous and it makes no sense. Alright, and the reason that this is possible is because these people enter a state of do or die. Alright, there is really no option to lose their child, right? They don't look at it and say, well, I got another child, so it's kind of okay, right? There's not even a slight hesitation of it's okay. It is absolutely not acceptable. I'm going to do everything in my power to move this car. What you also probably don't read about is what happens to those people who lift those cars. They tear tendons in their body, and not the kind when you go to the gym. I mean, needing surgical repair. They'll tear bicep muscles, shoulder muscles, fracture bones. I mean, the body is not necessarily meant to do those kind of things, but it is capable. In the same way, maybe your goals or aspirations are not that realistic, or, you know, not totally possible to some people, right? But it is obtainable through ridiculous amounts of effort, ridiculous amounts of work, insane amounts of pressure and workload on your shoulders. Then it becomes attainable. But we're not willing to make the sacrifice knowing that there's another option, right? The only way you can push yourself to 100% is if there is no alternative. If there's no alternative to success, then you'll do anything that it takes to succeed. So this is why having a backup plan, like everybody and their mother is telling you to, is a total bad idea. It's a total limiting belief, okay? It's not the type of belief that expands your possibilities. It limits your thinking. And that's not great thinking. Alright. I hope you guys tear up all your total backup plans and chase your dreams with a great aggression today. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm Jared, Paintbrush Samurai.